Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? I'm Man Cave Mike, and welcome to another episode of mancavesite.org, our cave cam. This is episode number 3. I think we have a great show for you today. We've got Man Cave member Rick Genslinger, who won Man Cave of the Year for 2016. So we're going to do a little visiting with him and ask some questions. And don't forget that if you have questions for Rick, feel free to put them in the chat function, and we'll try to get to those as those pop in. So welcome aboard. And don't forget, we also have our contest this week as well. We've got 3 questions for you this week. So put on your thinking caps. They're all hockey based, as I'm sure you will see as we go forward. And I'd like to welcome again everybody that has come in. And now, without further ado, I'd like to welcome everybody to say a warm welcome to Rick Genslinger. How you doing, Rick? Doing good?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had you on mute for a second.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, I got you. Hey, so how you doing? How's everything been going in the man cave?
Doing pretty good. I had a busy night last night. We had a playoff game with the Flyers, and unfortunately they lost, but we had a good crowd down here. And 2 weeks ago I had NBC Sports here, and my bar was on went national, so I was very happy with that. And they keep on showing it with all my crazy friends down here. But yeah, things are going well.
Oh, awesome. So tell us a little bit about your man cave. I know that we absolutely loved your man cave. I'm going to pop up a photo of what your man cave looks like. When did it all start for you for the man cave?
Started 2009. I mean, I had stuff in my other houses confined to one room. And yeah, I'm looking at the pictures now. It really, I mean, it really changed. So it's just half of the man cave now is all Flyers. But yeah, 2009 I moved to a ranch house, and it was the perfect basement, perfect setting to start a man cave.
Well, that's awesome. So what kind of theme do you have now? Is it still kind of the same, or did it change a little bit?
It's yeah, mostly Flyers. I mean, if the rest of the bar looks like you're at a pub, and people see pictures of it on Facebook and stuff, and they said, "Oh, what bar are you at?" They're talking to their friends, and they're like, "No, this is actually a house." So I mean, it has the pinball machines. I have the shuffle bowling alley, the longboard. I have 2 vintage poker machines. So you come down here with your eyes closed, open it up, you think you're at a regular bar. So
absolutely.
That's the feeling I want to give everybody when they come down here.
Yeah, I see a lot of Flyers stuff behind you. Is that still kind of a theme?
Yeah, that's I had when I won the contest, that old picture in 2016 is that bar has been moved and went from a 6-seater bar to a 14 because I invite 3 people to my house, and 15 show up for the hockey game. So that bar was moved to the other side of the room, and I have one big bar now. Slinger's Broad Street Bar has his own Facebook page, and it's a big hit down here.
Oh, awesome. I'd like to welcome Danielle, who's joined in and watching us right now. Thank you for joining. Now, I see you did a lot of work to this place. So did you do a lot of the work yourself, or did you bring friends in, or how'd that work?
No, I just got done doing one outside. I had a buddy help me with that. But this one down here, I did all myself. Built the extension to the bar, and people ask me, am I in construction? Am I a carpenter? No, I'm just, passion built this bar, Mike. I think it, having your own man cave, and that's what builds man caves. You got to have the passion and make it your, who you are. And I come down here, and people actually, younger generation, they videotape this bar every time they come here. it's like something they've never seen before. But to me, I see it every day. But
Yeah, I'm the same way. When I saw my first man cave, I was pretty much taken aback by how much work and creativity people put into these, and it's just a lot of fun. And some people just don't quite understand that, but it's a hobby. It's something that's fun. We enjoy entertaining. We enjoy showing off the things that's our passion. So I think that's where a lot of the man cave members get their inspiration from, is just trying to share what they love with others and just have a great place to do it in.
And no cave's the same. I mean, you'll have your football cave. You could have a sports cave, but it's different. You know, football or basketball or whatever. Then, you know, whatever you pick, because you have different categories for your awards, your sports, your gentleman's cave, and all that, which allows people to, you know, have a chance of winning different awards. So
that's a great contest, isn't it? I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah, it is. When not only do you have Man Cave of the Year, but you have the other categories and stuff, which allows people. I look at it as a stepping stone too. Okay, hey, this guy got best bar or best sports bar, and the following year could be the big one. Could be the Man Cave of the Year. You get the best thing about your website and stuff is you get it out to the rest of the world sees it. I mean, you're national, and people like to talk and compare notes when it comes to making their own man caves and stuff. So definitely, I always enjoyed your site. So, and I tell people about it. One of my flyer buddies, he won the award. I think last year or 2 years ago. So I told him about your site, and he started entering the contest. He actually hired a wedding photographer.
Oh, that's awesome.
So.
All right, cool. Well, we're going to get to our first trivia question. I want everybody to kind of put your thinking caps on. We're going to start off kind of easy. Rick, you're not allowed to answer, just because a lot of these are Philadelphia Flyers based questions.
Okay.
So we're going to start off pretty easy. So the first question we have for everybody is, how many Stanley Cups did the Philadelphia Flyers win? So we're going to start off pretty easy. Put your answer in the comments, and same rules as before. The closest to the answer without going over, or if you get it first, that's fine. So feel free to do that. Looks like we got some more people dialed in. Welcome, Barbara. Hello, Donald. We got Donald on here. Vincent. Very well. Hope you all doing well. Glad to see you're here. So that's our first question of the day. Remember, we've got 2 more coming. So when did the Philadelphia Flyers, how many Stanley Cups did they win? So feel free to put your answers or your best guess in the comments section. I know you may not be a hockey fan, but it's still fun to play. So feel free to do that. So Rick, going back to your man cave, when did it start for you? When did you actually get this thing started?
Probably spring of 2009, moved in here, and I had a bunch of stuff. I had flyer stuff, but nothing to where I'm at now. And because I didn't really have areas to put it in the other houses to this size. So I'm 11 years plugging away down here, and I tell myself I'm done. I did, and next minute I know I'm changing something, but I got the bigger bar, and this is how it's going to stay. I mean, I don't have no future plans to change it, and maybe you're a little here or there, but that's your typical man cave when you're changing pictures around and getting new stuff. But
absolutely. Yeah, we got somebody that's dialed in that said your man cave is pretty impressive. She sees why you won. You've done a lot of great work with that. And so within your man cave, I know you have a lot of items in there. What is one of the items that's probably your favorite item within the man cave, other than the Man Cave of the Year trophy, obviously? What's your favorite item and why?
Oh yeah, other than my Jägermeister machine. I have the Spectrum seats where the Flyers used to play. I got 2 seats that used to be someone's season ticket seats, and I bought them off a collector, and I got them right here, and I even got a cool sign with it, general seating, and so they're right out of the Spectrum where the Flyers play. So I would have to say that's my top prize in the man cave. So
yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, we have a Man Cave member that had he actually purchased the seats out of Yankee Stadium and put those in his man cave. Yeah, and he actually built a backdrop in his man cave that was the scoreboard for Yankee Stadium. So,
oh boy,
it was kind of neat. So, so let me see here. I've watched a lot of your videos that you post on Facebook about, because you have a lot of activities, a lot of functions in your man cave. What does an average night in your man cave consist of?
Just mostly hockey. I do hold Super Bowl parties, but back a couple of years ago, that was my big thing. But now it's the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Flyers on a Saturday afternoon at 3:00 playing. And I can pack this place at the last minute or planned it in advance. But I would say the typical night, hockey on the TV, Bud Light on the bar, and sometimes the Jägermeister machine kicks in and helps things along. But man, we don't watch movies down here, so.
Yeah, we got a question from one of the viewers that they want to kind of know what the Jägermeister machine is. Can you show it?
Yeah, let's see here. Take it for a little walk here. It holds 3 bottles of I don't know if you can. Actually has a tap system, and I got three bottles in the machine now, and that gets used pretty much.
That's awesome. I don't know if those who are viewing notice, but on his roof, I believe you have all the people come into your man cave sign your ceiling. Is that correct?
That is correct, and we got for a little. I actually, for my major events, I pull a ceiling tile down, and everybody signs it that they were here. In the playoff games, I actually keep it down until the playoffs. It's not like one event; it's for the whole playoffs. And right now, I got a ceiling tile down. I actually built a podium for it. And
that's awesome.
I did all the logos myself. So this is going to stay down until the end, to the Stanley Cup. So
that's awesome. So what happens when you run out of ceiling tiles?
Well, people ask me that a lot. Some people say paint over. I'm thinking, no, I just leave it go. Then the ceiling's complete then.
There you go.
But I have a pretty many, and like I said, it's only like the major events. It's not like it's every hockey game. So it's going to go like the beginning of the first game of the season. I always bring a ceiling tile down and invite everybody out here and stuff. So
that's awesome.
Something different. But,
so if us and the viewers, which you probably wouldn't want that many people in your man cave, I'm just throwing it out there. Although I've seen a lot of people in your man cave.
Yeah.
If we showed up in your man cave today, what would be in our glass? Would it be Jägermeister, a combination?
Well, yeah, you'd have some Jaeger bombs and definitely I've my 3 major beers here is Bud Light, Rolling Rock for my dad. That's the only way he'll come over here. But then Bud Light, Rolling Rock, and Labatt's for the guys that are big hockey fans come over here. They gotta have the bat. So I gotta.
Well,
Sometimes they bring their own, but mostly I supply it myself. So
yeah, that's the way I do it as well. But yeah, I've seen some of the throwdowns you've had in there, and it just looks like just an absolute blast for the people that haven't seen it. Obviously, everything is hockey themed. When the Flyers score, I guess you have red lights that go off and all that, and sirens and all that stuff.
I got the horn and stuff, and see if I can activate one of the. It's a Bluetooth system. They have dual speakers, and we'll see what kind of activity we have here. See if they were. Only got used once last night, Mike. Unfortunately, I only scored one goal. But there's sometimes the batteries die because we set them off that much. But we'll give it a shot here behind me.
All right. That's awesome.
So I got two of them. So it's, you figure everybody, yelling and carrying on, then to have them go off, it's pretty neat.
I've seen the place explode when those horns go off. So
yeah, and it's NBC News. They wanted some people down here to basically for their filming, and I had these guys down here, and it's neat looking on national TV and seeing your buddies reacting to a goal in your man cave. But yeah, I got them on the ceiling, both TVs. So, and that's a separate control. People ask me if I have a computer. I'm not that high tech, but yeah, I just have multiple remotes that actually run this whole basement.
That's awesome. Well, that's awesome. So so everybody, we're going to get to question number 2. Like I said, we have 3 contest questions today. This one's a little bit harder. At what year did the Flyers win their first Stanley Cup? So I've already asked the question of how many have they won. And this question is, at what year did they win their first Stanley Cup? So good luck to you. Feel free to post your comments or your answer in the comment section. And closest or whoever gets it first wins a box of swag from mancavesite.org. And we'll get that information out to you. So what year did the Flyers win their first Stanley Cup is the second contest question. So good luck to everybody on that. So Rick, going back to your man cave, do you have any plans for the future for the man cave, or you just kind of happy with what you have?
Happy with what I have, don't really have any room to add anything else, but I do have an area going up the steps that I'm allowing. I have people, you might experience this, Mike. People come to your man cave and they bring something to add to your man cave. So I allowed a section of the basement here that is attached to the Flyer stuff and I already had it where people would, hey, I want you to have this for the Flyers bar. So, but other than that, I had a new floor put in, and so I already got all my toys with the pinballs and stuff. So it's basically to where I really want it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know that a lot of folks tend to bring stuff to the man cave. I know when I first started mine, everybody wanted to help. They'd find something at flea markets or yard sales and say, "Oh, this would be great for your man cave," and they just bring it over when they come by. So I've always told people space is our most valued commodity when it comes to the man cave, because we tend to get more things than we have room for. But it's awesome, and I love the family and the friend involvement in that.
Yes.
So now that you've been doing this man cave stuff for a while, I know that you've been a quote unquote cave dweller on mancavesite.org for quite a while. Do you have any advice for anybody that may be wanting to start their own man cave?
Yeah, just be yourself. Have it, don't look at someone else's. People get ideas from other man caves, like little stuff here and there, or I've been told that they've been inspired by what they see here, but they do their own thing. And like I have bar shirt, Slingers Broad Street bar shirts for numerous years, and I think your recent winner last year, he just got T-shirts made for his man cave with his logo, his name, and he was inspired by what I did with mine. So, but the advice, just go with your passion, and if it's racing or sports or whatever, and it just falls into place, and you'll find yourself changing everything until you. I think it's an ongoing thing, Mike. I think you know that too. It's a never-ending process. But.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I tell people that all the time, that a man cave's always evolving. They are never done. Although some man caves members or owners will tell you that, yeah, I'm done. But for the most part, most man caves are always kind of evolving or changing a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of a normal thing. So what does your family and friends think about your man cave? Are they real supportive? I assume so.
Yeah, because I have people come over here that sometimes aren't even hockey fans, but they want to be in the atmosphere over here for a game or just to be around. So it's family and friends, come over here. NBC Sports had me. One of the questions was, why does people, the guys like coming up over here, and the one said he looks at, I have a photo wall of people in the man cave in past parties and stuff, and he pointed to that wall and said, this is why I keep on coming here. It's capturing the moment of good times, and I have a whole wall with all the Flyer games down here with everybody. So but
yeah, I think that's what a lot of people fail to understand, what the draw is to a man cave is. Yeah, anybody can go to a bar and that's filled full of people you don't know. But when you have a man cave, you're surrounded by your family and friends, people that you love, people that you care for. And you don't, it's just a lot more comfortable atmosphere, if you will, because everybody that's in there, and you trust, and you just have a good time with.
Like you said about the relaxing part of it, I had people here for the first time already, and the thing they said the most was they felt at ease. They felt they were in a relaxed atmosphere being here. They had the bar theme, but it was just the type of atmosphere that we have here, and for them to say that, you're doing something right when guests come to your man cave and said, "Hey, I like the atmosphere." So,
absolutely.
Or what happens after the Jägermeister comes out, but other than that, they're enjoying their time here. But
absolutely, yeah, we got a question from Danielle that wants to know, what kind of food do you serve there?
I usually pizza and sandwiches, and people bring side dishes because they always want to bring something. They just don't want to show up. So we literally have a full table of food. So we have them bringing side dishes, or someone say, "Hey, I'm bringing the pizza," or let's all get sandwiches tonight. But it's then the side dishes around that. So that's pizza, sandwiches. We're not no lobster tail down here. So it's
I don't think I have that either.
This bar food.
Yeah, that's the best kind. Yeah, just something to soak up the beer and the Jägermeister. I think you'll be good.
That's the only thing. That's the main things down here.
Awesome. All right, viewers, we're going to get to our last question. This one's a little bit harder. As you know, Philadelphia's hockey team is the Flyers. What were they called before the Flyers? So put your thinking caps on again. Post your answers into the comments area. What were the Philadelphia hockey team called before the Flyers? So put your answer in comments, and good luck to you. And we'll get boxes of swag out to you. It's fancy stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like top-notch stuff. So we'll get a box out to you, and we hope you enjoy that. So Rick, I know that you have a lot of people that come into your cave quite a bit. Who do you normally invite? Is it friends and family? Is it just both? Is it just neighbors down the street?
No, it's actually, I'd say mostly friends. I actually have a group of people when we decide to have something for the hockey game. We reach out to the normals. We call them normals. Then if I have room, there's people that want to come here that can literally drive by where the Flyers play, but they want to come here to see this. I don't understand that, but I have people that are pretty far up to like other states, hundreds of miles away, and you know, you just don't want to invite your normal Joe Blow into your house. So I like to just keep it friends and family. That's your biggest crowd down here.
Awesome. So, you know, with this COVID thing going on, everybody's talking about it. I don't tend to like to dwell on it too much, but has it impacted your socializing or anything during this time?
Not at all.
Good.
Basically, if I do have one person that he don't like to be around crowds because of that, and he said the only way he'd come out here to watch a game, he normally comes out, but the only way he'd come out if it was just like me and him. But if I had this place packed, he'd feel comfortable not coming. And that's only one guy. Everybody else is just no, there's not affected at all.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of respect that too. So I get it.
Normal operation down here. So yeah, like I said, if they're worried, just don't come. I just, if someone's feeling sick, I'm sure there's so many theories on this COVID. So I lost track watching the news. So I'm not too sure. So
yeah, I hear you.
I'm just glad hockey can be played right now in Canada with playing in the bubble right now. So at least we have that. So and they're getting tested every day, and no positive signs out of 800 players when they first started. So that's a good sign for that. So
absolutely. So last question for you, Rick, and then I'll let you go. If you could have one person come into your man cave, who would it be, past or present? Who would it be and why?
Well, it'd be present. It would be the main goal is anybody that played for the Flyers or a current player to have all of this, and would really put the man cave on the map if to have one of the players behind the bar here, and a few know about it. So I would say past or present Philadelphia Flyer, and you'll probably be the first one to find out if that happens, because I'll be posting it all over Facebook. I'll be, I mean, how often does anybody get a player in their house? You know what I mean? So,
oh, absolutely.
That's my main goal, Mike.
Oh, awesome. Well, Rick, I want to thank you for taking the time to being with us today. Obviously, you've got an awesome man cave, and thank you again for taking the time and visiting with us. We hope you had a good time. And I do have one last question for you. I know back in 2016, a lot of the viewers may not know, but we used to have what's called the traveling cave dwellers. We had these toads that floated around between man cave members. We had 3 of them, and they went from man cave to man cave, and man cave members took them on vacation and had them in their wedding. I had 3 of them in my wedding, so it was a lot of fun. Do you remember that time in 2016 when you had toad in your man cave?
Yeah, then I had it for a couple months and then shipped it off to the next guy and stuff. So yeah, I had people when they came down here. I told them that the theme behind it. So I think I had pretty many pictures with that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, we've got them all on the website as well. So all right,
yeah,
Rick. Well, thank you very much for joining, buddy. It's always good to chat with you. And
thanks for having me on the show.
Oh, absolutely, man. Anytime. So we'll stay in touch. And we got Man Cave of the Year contest coming up at the end of the year. We'll announce the 2019 winner. So they'll be in great company with yourself and the other folks that have won. So thank you very much, buddy.
All right, Mike. Thank you.
Cave on, man.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you very much. Thanks to Rick for joining us today. He's a great guy. And hope everybody enjoyed the show. We had some great questions. Don't forget that you can kind of follow us along on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Feel free to log on to mancavesite.org and get more information and check out some of the stuff we talked about today. And again, I'd like to thank everybody for joining, and hope everybody has a great day, and hope you see us on our next episode. So thank you very much. Cave on.